Action Boom on Action Boom's Healthy Life Kitchen. I'm hungry. I got a lot of stuff to cook today. Today I want to make some egg rolls. And I told y'all I had a wok. We pulling that wok out today and I'm gonna show y'all how to use it. We're gonna cook up some beautiful stuff. I got some mushrooms here, some shiitakes. We're gonna throw in a bunch of ginger. We got some cilantro. I got some olive oil and sesame oil mixed right here. We got some green onions here. We also got us a green pepper that we're gonna throw in there. We've got some beautiful red onion. I got some shredded carrots. I told you I came prepared today. And I got me some Napa cabbage. Today's show is gonna be the bomb. You need to get the shopping list, get started, because your prep is gonna take most of the time. I throw down on this all day to get ready so that when we start cooking, I ain't gotta worry about it. Let's get the wok ready, okay? Pause. All right, I told you I had a wok, so what we're gonna do is get the wok hot. All right, put a little heat on that. I got it on high, medium high heat. Turn it up to about high. Let that go on and get hot. And then I'm pouring in some olive oil with just a drop of sesame oil in there. Okay, you don't need a whole lot. And then I want to throw in about half a tablespoon of ginger. Let that ginger cook down. And when that ginger cooks down, you'll start smelling it right away. When the ginger gets cooked down like I need it to be, then we'll start adding in other stuff. I say about half a red onion, sliced thin like this, should work. Also need some green peppers, probably about half of the green pepper. And what you'll notice is I chop everything long, because when we take it and start putting it inside of our egg rolls, we don't want it to be all bunched up fat chunks that we can't roll up in the egg roll wrapper. All right, so it's been about a good minute and a half, and as you can see, we got some nice browning on our onions. It's starting to soften up, get a little translucent. Time to start adding our next ingredient. I got some green onions we throw in there. A lot of onions, huh? We're gonna throw our mushrooms in. Well, no, hold on the mushrooms. Yeah, we're gonna throw the mushrooms in. They gotta start cooking. Toss those mushrooms around with this. It smells good in here. What y'all cooking at home? What you cook today anyway? You was gonna cook something boring and fat, or go get some McDonald's? You need to check yourself and go on ahead and get you something like this now. Nice little healthy meal up in here. Add a little oil. You go ahead and rake in the shredded carrots. A good 2 handfuls of cabbage ought to do it. That's looking good. Smell pretty good, don't it, cameraman? Yeah. All right, while that's cooking, we're gonna add just a little bit of oyster sauce. Don't get carried away with this stuff. I don't need a little bit of it. See how stingy I am. About a tablespoon of it. And we're gonna need about a good tablespoon of oyster sauce. And some black pepper. That's looking good. And I am just about done with it. But the last step here is going to be to add some cilantro. So I got some fresh cilantro over here. So I took the leaves off the stems. I'm going to throw that in there. That's about a good cup of cilantro. If you don't like cilantro, don't use it. Or don't use that much. But I think you need it. And I love cilantro. So I threw it in there. And we'll just move that around with the tongs. Cooking with tongs is something I had to get used to. I know y'all better quit scratching y'all mama's pans up. Y'all can get it beaten. You better get you some rubber utensils around the house. Alright, so after we threw the cilantro in, we'll just let that kind of keep warm for a second. I turned the heat off, and I'm going to go get me a pan, cookie sheet, and lay this out. And we'll scoop this out on the cookie sheet. And we're doing this so we can cool off. Spread it out and let it cool off. Now it's going to cool off probably about a good 10 to 15 minutes, because You don't want to try to stuff and roll your egg rolls while it's still hot, because all it'll do is make your egg roll soggy and take longer to cook. Because we're not frying nothing. This is going in the oven. So, okay, so now our egg roll stuffing is ready. Our vegetables are cooled down now, so we can actually roll them in our wrappers. I got some egg roll wrappers that I bought from the regular grocery store. They sell them at like Kroger's or whatnot. We get a clean cookie sheet here. We're just going to spray it down with some Pam. Make sure your oven is preheated to like 400 degrees. You want to get a nice little chunk of stuffing here and just kind of lay it towards the end of the egg roll wrapper. Okay. And then from the corner, we want to roll it up and then roll in the sides. And then kind of tightly roll this in like this. Now right before you get to the end, you got this little triangle sticking out. You want to get a little egg wash, which is a little egg white mixed with some water. And just kind of put a little bit on the end here, almost like an envelope. And then go ahead and seal it. And then put a little bit on the outside here. Alright? And then we're just gonna line these up on the pan. So they'll be about that size, right? So I figure at this size we might get about 8 to 10 of them out of the mixture that we made up. So it just depends on how big your family is and how much you want to use. Now this is a whole head of Napa cabbage. It was about 4 carrots shredded. We had about a pound of shiitake mushrooms. We had a half of a green pepper, half of an onion. We had some other seasonings in here as far as our oils and our hoisin and oyster sauce. So look at the ingredients list. Make a quick run to the Oriental aisle at the grocery store. Grab you the stuff and get the cooking. All right, so here we go. We got our egg rolls all wrapped up tight. We got it on a greased cookie sheet with Pam. And we're just gonna take these and just kind of spray a little Pam on top of the egg rolls. Or you can use olive oil. Don't use no butter though. And that'll help to brown them, okay? And now my oven is already preheated to 400 degrees. I'm gonna stick these in for about 12 minutes, 12 to 15 minutes. We're gonna keep checking it around 10 minutes. What we're gonna look for is the edges to start getting toasted brown, things like that. The meat, the food inside is already cooked, so we're just gonna warm it up again. So about 12 to 15 minutes, and then it's gonna be time to chow down. All right, so we back, our egg rolls are done. Get a good close up on this. See how nice and crispy it is? Yet it's gonna be tender and juicy on the inside. We got some spring roll dipping sauce. I got my man OG Bobby Johnson right here. He's gonna taste this for us and let us know what we think. How we living? I heard that crunch. It's at that hotness on it, huh?
Yeah, it's delicious.
Baked spring rolls, son.
Real authentic. Real delicious.
That's looking good. It smells good too. Hey, you saw it on ActionBoom's Healthy Life Kitchen. You are welcome.